Hello everybody, it is DrewCola here, and welcome to my second Let's Play. Also, I haven't been on YouTube for like a couple months. I haven't made a gaming video in so freaking long. It's just unbelievable. You saw my update video, I got a new computer, and I'm super excited to get started. I've been wanting to do this Let's Play for months now, and I've been trying to do it. A friend let me use his computer, but one of the episodes got messed up, and we couldn't really do that. So, yeah, just gonna go ahead and I couldn't upload that. So yeah, so I'm just gonna do it on my own here because I got a new computer. Super excited about it, and yeah, let's get started. I think. So yeah, here we go. New file. I'm gonna go and be quiet for this cutscene. Well, no, I don't really need to be quiet for this cutscene. So this is Pikmin, one of my favorite game series ever. I love this series. It comes with 3 games, and there's actually a new game coming out this year in this year of 2017. And so the story of Pikmin is that there is a guy named Captain Olimar going through space where suddenly, bam, he gets crashed. His ship, I don't know. A meteor crashes into a ship, and his ship goes hurtling down. Can you imagine what Olimar is feeling right now? I just can't imagine. Anyway, we go down to this planet that looks just like Earth. It is Earth. That's not even a spoiler or anything. It is Earth. They actually come up with a name for it later on in the series, but whatever, that's in Pikmin 3. Anyway, here is the impact site. This is the first level of the game and the tutorial stage of the game. There is a lot of text in this, starting 2 days, maybe 3, but I'll read it, I guess. I'll read it. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine's gone. I'm stranded. Something that's really cool about the name Dolphin, that's the nickname of his ship, is Dolphin was actually the code name for the GameCube, while in its early state. Okay, to make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no! Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. So here we are in a gameplay, and for some stupid reason, the camera's really close up on Olimar in this beginning part. But anyway, I'll explain what I'm playing on in a bit. Anyway, first thing you want to do is come over here, and you'll see this weird thing. And yeah, it just starts to unfold. This is a cutscene, by the way. Duh. Alright, a strange thing has appeared before me. I'd barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It represents a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion, too. Yeah, I'm kinda I don't know, whatever. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna argue. Anyway, you gotta wait for a little bit, and then the strange little sprout comes up. And yeah, it takes forever to show this picture. Well, it kind of closes up on it. The seed that the onion drops took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling for me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. So let's do that. And what the heck is this thing? This is none other than a Pikmin. Extraordinary! When I plucked this sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. The shape is similar to Pick brand carrots I love so much. Or to the Pikmin, you know. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. So here I am on a strange... Oh, here I am stranded Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. These are all the controls. I must survive. I need to familiarize with myself. I need to I cannot speak today. I'm on winter break, so screw English. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls in my surroundings. Also, you just saw like a white line on like the very bottom of the screen. I really have no idea what that is. I hate it. I don't know why it's there. Sorry. I apologize. Anyway, yeah, the controls, I'll just tell you them. Well, actually, I'll tell you them once we have a little bit more Pikmin. So the way this game works is that it's a strategy game where you have these creatures like Pikmin following you, and the more Pikmin you have, the better it is, because you actually need these Pikmin to carry... What is this? What does this Pikmin think of me? I must observe its reactions. Okay, I've never walked around with a Pikmin that long. That's really weird. Anyway, yeah, it's a strategy game with these Pikmin, and basically the goal is to get all 30 parts within a limit of 30 days with the help of these Pikmin. Now, you're thinking, one Pikmin is not going to carry a whole part. Well, that's what these flowers are for. These flowers are called pellet posies, and they give you more Pikmin. Now, a little thing is, what you gotta do is you gotta throw a Pikmin... Oh. You gotta throw a Pikmin on top of it with A, and that was not the top of it. You can just do this as well. I think you do that. Yeah. If you aim a Pikmin right on the pellet, like where my cursor is right there, if you aim it right there, then it'll instantly die. But, like, see, if you don't, then it kind of takes time to kill. Anyway, if you destroy a pellet posy, it drops a pellet. And as you can see, this one has a 1 on it. That means it will... That means that... Oh my god, I can't explain this. So then go ahead and have a Pikmin carry it. The number on it represents how many can carry it. Now, it says 1, but as you can see, 2 sprouts came out. They landed right next to each other, so it's kind of hard to see. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. So, yeah, now as you can see, the pellet has a 1 on it. I put it in the onion with 1 Pikmin, but it sprouted 2. 2 Pikmin it sprouted. Why? Well, as you can see, my Pikmin is red, and the pellet is red. So if you use a Pikmin with the same color, you automatically get another Pikmin, or double the amount. So if a yellow Pikmin is carrying a yellow pellet that says 5, then that means you're going to get 10 yellow Pikmin out of it. And see, I have a red Pikmin that's going to carry a red pellet. That means I get 2. And if you have a blue Pikmin carrying a red pellet, that means you only get 1 blue Pikmin, because you didn't carry the appropriate color. Anyway, let's go ahead and put that in. Now the controls. Press A to throw. Press and hold B to use your whistle to call the Pikmin back. See, I'm using my whistle, calling those guys back. Press the C button on the nunchuck to divide them. Now, once you have more colors, they'll get into groups, and if you want a certain color, then you go and call them. We only have red Pikmin now, so it doesn't really work. The D-pad on the Wiimote, you hold down, the down direction, and you can actually hoard them around you. Just like this. And this is actually very helpful. Yeah. And then you can press right. You can press left or right on the D-pad on the Wiimote to change the camera angle, and you can press up if you want to play like this. You want to play GTA 1 style. That is actually helpful in speedruns, and it does increase what you can see, so yeah. Yeah, so let's go ahead and have Pikmin carry that. Actually, no, not yet. I'll get that pellet later. Let's go ahead and have 5 Pikmin carry that 5 pellet, because obviously it needs 5. And actually, I think I was wrong, because only 5... Okay, I said earlier that if you have, like, yellow Pikmin and there's a yellow 5 pellet, then it'll give you 10 yellow Pikmin. I'm sorry, that is not true. It'll just give you 5. I don't know what I was thinking there. That only works with 1 pellet, where if you carry the pellet with the appropriate colored Pikmin, then it'll give you 2, not 1. Now, also, you can actually speed up the process, too. Usually I like to do this. You can put 2 Pikmin on 1 pellet, and it goes a lot faster than just 1 carrying it, which makes sense. So, yeah. So the beginning here, you just want to, you want to get about 10 Pikmin. You can get more, actually. I know of a pellet that is over here. Now, on this beginning day, you can actually get a total of 25 Pikmin. You definitely want all 25, because, well, you do, because the more Pikmin, the better. There we go. Actually, have one right there. Now, if one is just standing there on the field, he will go out of his way to help his buddy carrying a different thing, or help other buddies carrying something. So, yeah, don't think you always have to throw a Pikmin to get it to carry something. You can always just throw one out on the field, on the general path, another Pikmin's going, carrying something, and, yeah, you can get a... he can help then. I'm really trying to make sense of this. It's just kind of hard to explain. I mean, like, Pikmin is one of the hardest games there is out there, especially if you're new to it. But, like, once you've beaten it, then you pretty much have it flawlessly. So once you have about 10 Pikmin, go over to this box over here that says 10 on it, and has a weird stain. And, wait. What? Where are my Pikmin? I did not explain this yet. These numbers here. Oh, they're over here. These numbers here. The first number represents the number of Pikmin that are with you right now. The second number represents the Pikmin on the field, and the third number is total Pikmin you have, period, even if they're inside onions. You never really have to pay attention to this number, unless, I don't know. You never really have to pay attention to this number. So you'll only pay attention to these 2 numbers. See, now I have 13 with me, 14 on the field, because this guy's over here. So anyway, go over to this box that has a 10 on it, and go ahead and hoard your Pikmin with the down button on the D-pad. And they're going to push that box with a 10, and push it to get on that path. This is the longest cutscene ever. It's super annoying. And see, okay. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I have learned of Pikmin conduct. And I'm not going to read that. Oh, also I forgot a couple of controls. You can press the Z button on the nunchuck to focus the camera where you're facing. So I'm facing this way. Bam! That didn't work. Facing this way. Bam! There it is. So you're going to be pressing that button a lot. You're going to be pressing the Z button a lot. Anyway, what the heck is this thing over here? This is none other than the engine to our ship. How lucky can a guy get? Seriously. Amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me. But how will I get it back to the dolphin? Dolphin! Dolphin. Jeez, I just voice crack too much. Well, to get it back to the dolphin, you use Pikmin. So let's go ahead and throw a Pikmin on there. Now, whenever you throw a Pikmin on something, it'll show you 2 numbers. The top number is how many Pikmin it needs, and the bottom number is how many Pikmin you have on it currently. So, see, I only had 1 on it, so, yeah. So now I need 20 Pikmin. It's pretty easy. Like I said, there are 25 Pikmin in this, that you can get on this first day in total. So let's go ahead and throw a Pikmin right there. Carry that guy. Actually, wait. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, and just the rest of you carry this. Just like that. Pretty simple. Yeah, so the way Pikmin works is that this is day 1, so you have an unlimited amount of time to do whatever you want, to get used to the controls, and to get used to, basically it teaches you how to play the game. Let me throw that guy. So yeah, so you have infinite amount of time, but usually you have only 13 minutes in each day. So that is why this game is so hard, because basically the entire game except for day 1 is timed. Yeah, it's not. This is not an easy game. Well, I mean, if you like play it, if you've beaten it so many times, then of course it's easy. Anyway, now we have the max amount of Pikmin we can get in this first day, which is 25. So now let's go and pick them all. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I found it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flush with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. So yeah, like he just said, if there are a lot of sprouts, just spam A. Really, that's it. See, I'm not even moving the stick. I'm not even moving the stick to move Olimar right now. He's moving by himself. All I'm doing is just spamming the A button. I really love how they did that. Can you imagine, like, going around and just picking each sprout? That would be the that would be the most annoying thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and carry this part back, hoard our Pikmin around it, and here we are, 25 out of 20. And basically, the way to end this day is to carry that part to the ship. Once this part is complete, once this part has made its way to the ship, once this part has made its way to the ship, then you cannot do anything else on day 1. So do anything if you want to do it. I don't know. I just told you that the end point. So yeah. So make sure that you carry this part. Carrying this part is the very last thing you do. So yeah. And we're pretty much done, so let's go and wait, and they are almost there. Come on, guys! God, I'm so weird. I'm sorry, I'll never do that again. Anyway, there we go. Victory music. Oh, I should not sing along to the music, because the game capture is not exactly in sync with my voice. You know, with my mic audio. Anyway... Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. I forgot to mention this. I'm pretty sure you can teach this to yourself, but you can press B to just immediately, like, make the text just end. You know. And then press B to also advance. It just says A, but, you know, you can press B also to advance the text. Anyway, this cutscene here will play at the end of every single day. I rhyme all the time, and, yeah. There we go. That's day 1 of Pikmin 1. Hooray. There it goes. 1 day since impact. I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Ugh. Either way, it seems that they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return to my family on planet Hakotate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. And at the end of each day, you get to see your Pikmin population and the statistics of each day. So, obviously, we did not do that much today. All we did was sprout Pikmin and get that part back to the ship, so yeah. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this day. Join me next time. I'm gonna go ahead and... you want to save usually, but this time I'm gonna not save. Continue. And with that, once you're done with the first day, you unlock the Forest of Hope, which is the next level. So in the next episode of Pikmin, we are going to explore the Forest of Hope, because surprisingly, there's nothing left for us to do in the impact site yet. We will come back here eventually, just not now. If you want to be precise, we'll be back here on day 5, if I do everything correctly. Anyway, that's about it, and I'll see you guys in part 2.